Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I would love to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Blessings and safety to the Lord's elect. All right. Now, this is, a testimony and also, a warning, all right, for you brothers out there, man, to take heed and watch out, for these wicked women, man. All right. Now, it was a chick, that I dealt with, in the world, man. And, I end up, reuniting with her, and, we've been dealing, here and there, man, and, last night, the conversation, got a little heated, man. And, this is one of the first times that I actually, spoke to her straight, because, hey, man, these women, they full of pride. Okay. They full of pride. Okay. They think that they're the hot topic, man. All right. And this is why ultimately the Lord is about to humble them. A lot of these women, they don't believe that they shit stink, man. They don't believe they're living wicked. They believe that they're the top priority. Okay. They got a lot of options. So, they talk shit, man. So this time, last night, man, I straight gave it to her, man. To the point where, we say, hey, man, we ain't gonna deal no more, man. That's what it is, man. All right. And, I woke up to her sending me this song, man. All right. Now, prior to that, and I'm telling brothers not to put you in my business, but to like warn you brothers on these women, especially in the time of now. Satan is going to use these women to persuade you to do things you ain't supposed to do. Okay? And sometimes, hey, brothers then fell victim to it, man. Adam fell victim to it. Okay? So you have to make sure, man, we moving in the spirit when we dealing with these women, man. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. But yesterday, we were talking about, the grown up part of a relationship with a man and a woman. What a man does with his woman. And she asked me to, about the back dooring, man. Go up in that back door, And I said, look, I ain't into all that. All right. So that's number one. So then she asked me like, well, is it okay if what that mean? I can just go to another man to get that done? Cause I like that. All right. Now she acted like she was joking, but come on, man. So I'm not going to go too deep into it. But, I told her that I ain't into all that shit, man, So, like I said, man, we decided last night, man, that, we going to stop dealing, And, she sent me this song by this nigga Pleasure P, man. All right. This simp, man. All right. This wicked nigga, man. All right. And we have a song called Boyfriend Number 2, right? And this song is really promoting adultery. And it's promoting simpism, all right? Being a damn simp, man. All right? Now, like I said, I've been knew about this song, man, but, I never listened to it. So I just know the hook, Boyfriend Number 2, but I never took it to heart until she actually sent me this song, her singing it this morning, driving to work, recording it. And I'm like, let me listen to this shit, man. And this song is wicked as hell, man. Okay? This is wicked, man. All right, so I'm gonna just go over a few of these lyrics, man. All right. Now it says, I'm boyfriend number 2, Because the first one, he don't seem like he know what to do. I'm boyfriend number 2. I know you like it freaky, so I'm going to give it to you. All right, so this nigga is basically singing about, committing adultery. Okay, he's singing about, being a damn simp. All right, and then Shalakia. All right, I had to take care of something, man. All right, but basically, when you listen to this song or when you read these lyrics, he's basically talking about him being better than boyfriend number 1. Okay, and how he'll do what boyfriend number 1 don't want to do. All right. He said, because the second place always got a whole lot to prove. So he's, basically saying, look, man, I'll prove to you that I'm better than your man. Which the whole term boyfriend and girlfriend is wicked, man. It's husband and wife, man. Okay? It's husband and wife. Right? But she sent me this song, man. All right, basically saying that she's gonna move on to the next nigga. All right? Which I don't care, man. Okay? Because guess what, man? When all hell break loose, even though, she don't know about the truth, okay? When this shit get real out here, man, she's going to be looking for men like me, man. All right? To try to run back to, man. Okay? But, hey, man, let's get into some scriptures, man. Because, hey, man, this devil Esau Edom, okay, he's to blame, man. He's the one who have given these women, liberty, okay? To pretty much do as they please. Do as thou wilt. Okay? And also, too, the scriptures say what? That she will receive unto her every man. All right? So, don't be surprised, man, when dealing with these women, when they have a change of heart, when you don't want to do something that compromises your integrity, or you don't want to do something that goes against your beliefs, man. Okay? This is Amos 7:17, man. And it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thy wife shall be a harlot in a city. Now, even though she wasn't my wife, okay, I didn't break her virginity, all right? But I was dealing, okay? But hey, man, some of these women, or a mass majority of these women, are for the streets, man. Okay? They're for the streets. And it says, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land. Israel shall go into captivity, forth of his land. All right, so that was pretty much the point, man. Okay, that your wife will be a harlot in a city, man. Okay, and that's why the scriptures say, marvel not if she trespass against thee, man. So don't take these women too serious, man. Okay, because hey, man, Esau has their mind. Okay, see, we can have the body, but Esau has their mind. And that's what we want. We want a woman's mind. They'll give us the body, and then they'll give their mind over to the devil, man. Their counterpartner, right? Their counterpartner, because they hand in hand with this devil, man. Okay? So watch out for these women, man. They're wicked, man. All right? This is Ecclesiastes. This is the Ecclesiastes 7. Ecclesiastes 7:25, man. 7:26. It says, I find more bitter than death the woman. She's more bitter than death, man. All right? It says, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. So these women, man, they want to trap you, man. Okay? Especially when you tell a woman about the truth and you tell her what you stand for, what you shouldn't do, okay? What you can't do, what you won't do, okay? In their mind, they say, you know what? This nigga said he'll never do this. I want to see if he'll do it for me. Okay? This nigga said he loved the Lord and he loved the brotherhood. Well, I know he's supposed to be with the brotherhood in the next hour, so I'm going to throw on some lingerie on the Sabbath and see if I can make him go off. Okay? This is their mentality, man. Okay? And I'm speaking for brothers that's in this truth, man. Because if you in the world, man, it hit different, man, too. Okay? They try to, they want you to get them pregnant so that, they can get, more income, more assistance from Esau. While the system fuck you around, man. Okay? They want to get your money. They want to spend your money and save theirs, man. All right? That's the mindset of a woman. She has the exact same mindset as Esau. Okay? It says, whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. All right? And that's the point, man. When you walk it in the spirit, you're going to escape the trap. You're going to escape her. Okay? But the sinner, the wicked niggas is going to be taken by her. And what's some examples of a man being taken by a woman? Okay? Adam was taken by a woman. Okay? Your woman steps out on you and deals with another man, and you put your hands on her. Now you sitting in prison, man, for domestic violence. All right? You didn't gave. Hey, look, you knew this woman wasn't shit, but you didn't gave her 6 children. Now you on child support for all 6 of them, man. That's a prime example of being taken by her. Some niggas lose their life over these women, man. Okay? They go out and commit adultery, which adultery, that's a sin worthy unto death, man. Okay? That's a sin worthy unto death. So if you got a boyfriend, like I said, I hate that title, but you got a boyfriend and you go out and deal with another man, that's adultery. You and that other man are now an adulterer and an adulteress, man. Okay? And y'all gonna get put to death. Y'all gonna get put to death. Okay? You're gonna get put to death, man. In this society, they glorify that. Especially in this rap music, man. And in these damn songs, man. Esau have infiltrated the rap music to ultimately snare you jakes. All right? Snare you jakes, man. Your woman go out and, commit adultery, and then you go and shoot the dude, man, which that's a righteous act according to the scriptures, but this ain't, we understand that, everything that's lawful is not yet expedient. It's not wise to do. But, they'll go out and shoot the man and let her live, and then now they sitting in prison. That's an example of a man being taken by her. You fall right into her snare. She gets you to do things that you normally wouldn't do. Now you effed up, man. Now you in a bad predicament, and now she's off to the next man. All right? But hey, let me get this Psalms 10, man. Because this devil, like I said, he infiltrated the music industry. He infiltrated the movie industry, okay? To pretty much, pay Jake to come up with these certain songs, man, to put spirits on these women and on these Jake men too. Okay? And then I'm a prime example, man. Prime example, the bitch Beyonce had a song called I'm Single Again, I'm Back on the Prowl. If I ain't mistaken, she made that song. I'm single again and I'm back on the prowl. Or that all my single ladies, all my single women. But here it is, she fucking married, man. But then, a woman that's in the world, man, she'll fucking hear that song and it'll put spirits on her, man. Now she's single again, and then she get the, she's back on the prowl, looking for her next victim, man. Okay, but this is Esau Edom, man. This is one way how he put Jake into a snare. All right, this is Psalms 10. Psalms 10 and 9, it says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. See, Esau infiltrated these, like I said, these different industries to snare Jake. All this is to influence and turn Jake away from that path, man. All right. And it says, he lieth and wait to catch the poor. He doeth catcheth the poor when he draweth him into his net. So the fact that she, sent me this song this morning, her singing this song is a prime example, man. The influence that song put on her to send it to me, man. All right. To try to, get me upset, man. Who gives a damn, man? I'm fighting for my life right now, man. I'm fighting to make it. I ain't worried about that bullshit, man. Hey, if a woman want to, hey, brother, let her go, man. It's nothing for the Lord to give you a woman, man. All right? It's nothing. All right? All right? Shalaki, I keep having to, stop the lesson because I got a few things going on, man. But hey, that was, pretty much the point, man. All right? That was pretty much the point that I was making, man. Watch out, for these women, man. All right? Watch out for these women, all right? These wicked women, man. All right? Stay clear of them, man. Okay? But, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm in giving praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Till next time, Shalom.